definitely just a whole nother beast. We're gonna be seeing whether Vivid can tame this and you know, slow down the gameplay, not let Fatality play what he wants. But here we are already going 37 on the board.
Yeah, I mean, right now, you running in with that dash attack, hitting Fatality shield, you definitely will expect that Fatality is going to cover that option. But Vivid trying to find at least some level of footing right now and just pulling these bombs to try and find some way to get Fatality to kind of swing. But you can see Fatality is just kind of waiting it out and trying to see if there is a late option that comes out from Vivid.
Yep, look at that, going in and rushing and punishing the F-tilt. Fatality has no problem waiting for his moments to strike, you know, just like a Cobra, just getting everything, sinking his teeth in.
Yeah, I mean, right, definitely right in that, you know, Fatality, it does kind of wait until he can strike, especially in this matchup. You can see he's very good discipline in using the shield, and I like his usage of the up B to try and force Vivid off the stage and try and force a reset situation. But you see how quickly he's able to retake that stage, and right now it's all on Vivid to try and get out of this situation against him.
Not seeing a lot of damage from Vivid, but getting the footstool, actually turning around the situation, now taking the lead.
Oh, maybe a misinput on the Falcon punch there, but like you said, Fatality unfortunately losing that stock, but you're at a percent where you have to be careful, especially against the Falcon and his quick burst options. But Vivid finding so many good chains off of these grabs, and there, unfortunately, closes it down.
The backhand of Just is going to be sealing it out. 95, yep. Bomb to fair.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of just go bomb into imagination. You know, at this percent, it's going to be your typical, like, your bomb fair, bomb bear, and all that fun stuff. But Vivid kind of has a little bit of wiggle room in terms of where they can take Fatality out and close out this stock.
Fatality was trying to go for a parry in that situation, ended up getting eaten by the up B. Getting back and forward. 145 from Vivid. I mean, he's definitely found his footing after that little shaky start.
Yeah, they definitely have slowed down, at least in terms of their own decision-making. You can see they're not as rushed, not as panicked. They're just trying to wait out Fatality's options, try and hit the shield with, you know, safe, with boomerangs from a safe distance, use the arrow, but now just like basically aggressively holding the shield, hoping that Fatality will hit with that late dash attack.
Trying to pressure him, but Fatality's still finding the ledge. So nice we do it twice with those F-tilts at ledge. A lot of people, you know, don't think that can hit ledge, or the space timing between them is going to be enough to, you know, get rid of the iframes that you have when you have to grab ledge. Sorry, that's
no, it's all good. You know, one thing that we can see right now is that how Vivid has been able to get some of this like chip away damage on Fatality. It is going to be a problem to try and get out of the corner because Fatality is slowly mounting that advantage up. But Vivid has just been doing a great job of just kind of chipping away, adding up this percent like you can see right now, and using that bomb to eventually close out the stock.
One of the biggest things that I've noticed about what's changed whenever Vivid took that footstool stock is that with the fact that Fatality has now been the one he has to approach, because now he has to make plays and decisions, he's what really been allowing Vivid to, you know, time, get his punishes out there. It is one reason why Fatality's making a lot of mistakes. That up tilt to up air, going to be sealing it out for game one for Vivid.
Okay, and you know what? Fatality dropping that first game to Vivid, so now it's going to be on Fatality to adapt and kind of overcome what Vivid has done in terms of setting up that matchup spread. But to that note, Summer King, what I do want to see is Vivid's definitely going to take away Kalos from him. Maybe Yoshi's story in that same ilk. So going to Smashville, how do you see Fatality kind of overcoming that basic lockdown that Vivid has had for the past game?
The biggest thing is the platform in the middle really allows for a lot more evasion of the projectiles, and there's a lot less committal options and stuff like that. When you can't just stand on the platform and shield from the Toon Link perspective, because then Captain Falcon can just come up and up B, because that's a command grab. Using the platform as well to just avoid a lot of the projectiles and setups and stuff like that. Extending his combos and stuff like that. It's going to be it's a very good Captain Falcon pick, especially to avoid a lot of the projectiles and the bullet hell that Vivid's really going to be trying to throw out against them.
Yeah, and right now Vivid doing a very good job just getting these like basic Youngling chip combos that we see. You know, they're not the longest, they're not the most beautiful, but it's that consistent damage that Vivid is able to get. And Fatality just trying to find any semblance of grounded pressure against the Young Link. But good grab on the bomb right there, and now let's see how Griffin is able to break this zone.
and using that platform to getting the extension, and Vivid not falling for a situation where a lot of people got a lead right there.
Yeah, I mean, right now you can see that Fatality has been doing a decent job of just trying to like keep this consistent pressure onto Vivid. Not going for any too many big swing options, but good air dodge coming out from Vivid. You panic in that situation, that stock is over, but good use of the up B from Fatality to try and reset that neutral, and that will be the stock.
Losing bomb due to the damage situation. I'm pretty sure whenever you get hit by certain knockbacks, you end up dropping your items. So the bomb not able to interfere with anything, regardless of whether the up special or redirecting his angles. Hopefully, let him save himself.
Yeah, and I think one thing that you pointed out is how Vivid has. I believe it was the first thing you said, that they are kind of just trying to slow down this game a little bit, but it looks like now Vivid is almost panicking now that Fatality has found their footing, especially with grounded options and being able to come up with that run-up shield like we see right there, and now trying to get these quick chains off of that up air where Fatality just gets so many free combos off.
About to be lapped in percent.
Hey, if he is able to lap Vivid here, that is huge. That is so much extra credit off the stock for Fatality, and that'll close it out with a 2-stock lead.
Really need Vivid to, slow it down a little bit, take a little bit of a breather, because he's definitely at some points making decisions that are obviously panicked, as you had mentioned. Not getting spiked, but being put in a situation he really shouldn't be in, taking 62. Needs to seal up the stock, can't really be affording to add much pressure.
Fatality at 152 right now. I like how he has been very, very, collected on the leg. Great presence of mind from Fatality, but Vivid almost grasping at straws to try and find that kill. And Fatality. Oh, go ahead. I'm so sorry about that.
One of the things I was going to mention is Fatality does not play like he's at 152. That was what I was going to say.
Yeah.
That's why it's catching Vivid off, because he's expecting certain panic options, and Fatality's just not giving it to him.
Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, Fatality has been playing this as if there is no reason for you to be nervous whatsoever. And I like how choosing a smaller stage benefited Fatality in this matchup. You're able to basically take away from the fact that this person can say, all right, I'm going to set up a wall, I'm going to put under this platform in PS2, I'm going to bunker down, and you have to find a way to approach me. There's no aerial option for you. You are only coming from a grounded position. And Vivid can kind of play more reactively than proactively in this situation. I don't know if you were just thinking about Battlefield there, Vivid, but I would not do that if I were you.
Absolutely not. He ended up using that platform to, really get a lot of extensions. Hopefully we see actually a more open stage like FD, where, not getting the platform extensions to him. Instead, are we trying to see Hollow Bastion?
It does make sense in the same sense that Smashville did for Fatality. I can see some points of Hollow Bastion kind of playing out a little bit better. Maybe it is a little bit larger. It does kind of help Toon Link in that sense, but you have to find a way to adapt to the pressure that Fatality has given you, especially in the way that he quickly rallied in Game 2 and was able to build up so much momentum and so much pressure. But Game 3 on their winner stocks live is Vivid and Fatality.
They'll be starting off with a bomb combo, some up tilts. 43 on the board, 56.
Yeah, I mean, Vivid, again, this looks very reminiscent of Game 2, where you see Vivid starts off with a quick percent. Fatality is in a little bit of trouble, but now calling out so many incorrect defensive options, and Fatality looking for that quick setup, but not enough. And again, Vivid, I think, just kind of like panicking in this defensive situation where now called out by the up B, and Fatality carrying that momentum from Game 2.
21 on the board. One of the biggest things that Vivid really isn't listening to in terms of this fight is that he's being humbled by a lot of moves, and he's not respecting a lot of those options. We've seen that he's not really respecting the Raptor boost armor and stuff like that, which is leading into high damage situations. That's how the initial combo from his first stock ended up starting out. Taking a Falcon kick as well. There's just a lot of things that Vivid is like, these are bad options. These are options that I don't consider, and they're all really punishing him quite harshly.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is the one situation where Vivid is able to have to kind of slow down your decision-making, especially in disadvantage. And easier said than done, especially against someone like Fatality. But closing out stock with a quick back throw And Vivid, unfortunately, losing that stock. Fatality just doing such a good job of sharking out that pressure. And Vivid, the last stock of their winner's lifetime, they have to find some way to at least cauterize the damage that they've been taking.
Able to get much off of that grab, 35-0, but it's in a stock difference.
Yeah, and right, you can see how Fatality is kind of moving with Vivid, not letting them reset at all in this disadvantage situation. And just like you said, not respecting the rapid boost, and Fatality looking for that quick combo starter.
There goes Fatality getting a little ambitious, using it again. Not going to be getting into the combo, but getting a lot of extension off of that, 87.
Yeah, I mean, Vivid, there is a win condition for Vivid. You do have to slow down the game and get a quick kill, maybe using the up smash, but the down tilt looking like it's going to seal it, but oh, okay. Okay, Fatality, that's a little cute.
Fatality saw Sean throw a Falcon punch, says he's got to do it as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, you gotta do it for the content at this point. But Fatality looking to cover that option. Not up yet, but the gentleman will seal the game. 2-1. Furia Fatality advances.
Vivid's not too happy about that.
Jazzo and Kalen, Station 5. Jazzo and Kalen, Station 5.
Okay, so we got Jazzo and Kalen, you know, two of the more young bloods in the scene, definitely have improved so much over quarantine, and not just now, you know, now contending for top spots in this region.
Absolutely. Jazzo, I mean, he's collected so many, you know, the theoretical Dragon Balls. He took Fatality out last week, if I'm not